Dana Clark. Glad you could join us. A couple of episodes ago, we had Patricia Ross, our personal health guru who was on the show, gave us a great tip about buying fresh fruits and veggies in season, stocking up when they're the best price, and prepare them for longer storage. And an extra freezer helps, but from my experience, if you're buying healthy raw food, you have plenty of room left in the freezer. So you get your stuff home, and you rinse it with cold water. You remove the parts you don't want, obviously, and like the tops of the strawberries. I'll keep beet tops, for example, because those are pretty nutritious. But get rid of the stuff you don't want. Put your fruit or your vegetables out on a tray. Let them sit for an hour. Once they sit for an hour after you've rinsed them off, they sit for an hour, you put them in the freezer on the tray and freeze them for 40 minutes. This makes sure before you put them in the bags, there's no moisture. This is the best way to freeze them. Keep in mind, if your food is fresh picked, it is the most nutritious at that point. So freezing the food immediately after it's picked will save the nutrition value of the food. So even if you eat it a month later, it's just like you picked it right off the vine. So we recommend trying the flash freezing. That's what Patty calls it. Also, the benefits of saving money over the course of the time in a year, maintaining a healthy diet, because we're no longer supplementing our diet with food that has less nutrition during the winter, just to save that money. If you go to our blog, there are some relative links right there below the article. Hope you can check it out. Open up a new page on the website, and please check out our blog on flash freezing and some of the relative links. This week I also tried Greek yogurt. It was the first time I'd actually picked it up at the grocery store. It was another recommendation from Patty that we took from a couple shows ago. I always recommend trying and experimenting with new things. Variety is the spice of life, and if you've chosen to eat healthy, the biggest challenge is educating yourself and going with what you like. One of my viewers recently sent me a recipe of a smoothie which included a half a teaspoon of vanilla, a tablespoon of honey, 2 frozen bananas, and a cup of kale. It's a very delicious treat. When I commented on their innovation, they let me know that they were just good at researching on Google. There's a ton of information out there. I recommend using multiple resources to find consistency, improve your choices as you go. This week when we picked up the yogurt, we got the low-fat Greek yogurt because I read that it can be very high in fat if you get just the regular stuff. I mixed it with vegetables, we mixed it with fruits, soy milk, and we even made this incredibly tasty almond butter by chopping all of the almonds in the Vitamix first, mixing it with the yogurt, and making an incredible, almost like a peanut buttery treat right before you blended that with the smoothie. Gave it tons of extra protein because the Greek yogurt, 6 or 7 ounces, is as much protein as a 2 to 3 ounce lean piece of meat. So it's very healthy for you, especially if you're vegan and you're not doing any meat to get your protein. It's a great resource. So tonight is the night of the LTs. We have famous LTs out there. You may be familiar with a few of them. Lawrence Taylor, football player. Lily Tomlin, actress. Liz Taylor, actress. Lee Trevino. And tonight on our show, we have 2 amazing local, I consider them famous people, very good friends of mine, also from my hometown. Amazing coincidence is Larry Trupo. He also goes by Sir Lawrence Trupo. He's our guest for the interview tonight. And later in the show, for our musical guest, we have Luther Trammell, another famous LT. He's been on Reverb Nation in the #1 slot for the last couple of years in the blues category in Cleveland. So I'm really looking forward to our musical guest tonight. And he will be featuring at the Lorain County Fair in August. We're going to talk more about that a bit later. But first, welcome Sir Lawrence Trupo to the show.
Thank you, Dana.
Thank you.
It's great to be here.
Very.
Hello, folks out in Cyberland. Hi, Mom. Look at me. I'm on TV. Wish you could be here to see it.
Larry, you're from my hometown. Our
Uh,
hometown, I guess I say. I can't claim it
right.
as my own.
Illyria?
Elyria, and I didn't even know you till tonight. You were born and raised there.
Well,
Was Elyria Memorial Hospital built when you were young?
I believe it was. Probably wasn't as big as it is now, but
All right.
I was born there, raised in Elyria, went through Elyria High School and the whole Elyria school system.
Well, Larry, you
Uh,
performed on the show a couple weeks ago on the Patty Show, and
yes, I
we
did.
really enjoyed that.
Uh-huh.
I love your art.
I just try to create humor, try to create some music. If I can put some humor in it, if I can bring some inspiration, some light, some laughter to somebody's life, then I feel like I've done something good.
And you know, it's interesting. In folk music, it really is a type of music. It's performance oriented, and it's something that the listener needs to sit down and really pay attention to get in touch with what you're saying.
I'm glad you brought that up because venues that are conducive for what I do seem to be growing fewer and farther between. And as I age, my audience is shrinking too. So, but it's hard. If I'm not in an environment where the people are willing to sit and listen to what I'm saying, then what I'm doing is pointless because in the bar with all the talking and the drinking and the TVs going, it's impossible to compete in that environment. So I don't even try anymore. I do like a few local venues that I will recommend highly. The Barking Spider, the Brothers Lounge Wine Bar,
Great.
Winchester Music Hall, and
Do you hit the jam nights or the open mic nights?
I do. I have been going around to a lot of the open mics and stuff just to socialize with other musicians, try and try out new material and keep old material familiar. And always hoping to find somebody that said, hey, would you like to do a gig for me somewhere? Something more conducive for what I do. I will be doing a festival, Medina Folk Festival, this Saturday actually, which a friend called me and remembered who I was and what I did and asked me if I'd be willing to play in it. And I said, why, sure, I'll go any place where they'll let me play.
And this is it seems like it's kind of like a family type event, like a picnic and that.
This is going to be a big thing on the square in Medina. It's like a little Medina festival down there, and music is just a small part of it. There'll be a stage with 6 acts from 3 o'clock to 9 o'clock on Saturday. But there'll be people walking around checking out all the vendors and the stores and shops. And, Medina's such a quaint little town, quiet, peaceful.
Well, any of our viewers from Medina, please take a chance to check it out. When do you play on Saturday?
Well, I play from 6 to 7
Okay.
on Saturday evening.
So your history goes back way before, I think, when I met you. Now, when I met you, I got to mention it. You were in a chicken suit. I will forever be mentally deranged because of this experience. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm not afraid to step out of the boundaries to get that laugh. And I've used the chicken suit a few times, but and unfortunately, it's kind of brought upon a nickname of myself. People call me the Chicken Man, and I'm kind of trying to shake that.
Well, I can understand that. And there were 2 beautiful ladies that you played with at the time?
Absolutely. That was during a project I had called Poultry in Motion. And
not Poetry in Motion, poultry.
Poultry.
So the chickens, the poultry.
Ducks, turkeys.
It was hilarious. I thought it was great. I was very entertained.
I did too, and a lot of people thought it was. We were different. We're doing original material and off-the-wall material that you just wouldn't hear on a jukebox or today's radio unless you really search for it. Unfortunately, the girls didn't have the same ambitions and desires that I had, and got a little bit tired of hanging around with this old rooster and blew the coop.
And off the hens went.
Yeah.
Find another rooster?
Well, as a matter of fact, I just keep moving on. You know, I'm always trying to create something new. So I moved from Poultry in Motion to a group, a duet called the Dobros, which was myself and Mr. John Berkey. And we were together for almost 2 years, had a real good thing going. We were getting into the Cleveland music scene, and people seemed to be liking what we were doing. Unfortunately, he had to go into the hospital for an operation, and he never came out. So that put an end to the Dobros, but again, it just puts me back on the road again, and I'm looking for something new. I'd love to find a cellist, a tuba player, and someone that could keep a beat on some 5-gallon buckets and pots and pans. But
Well, I'm very, very touched and sorry to hear about
I've got
your
a
friend
little
John.
video. I've
Let's
got
take
some
a
video of me and John.
I'd like to take a look at a video of you and John, and who passed away in February. Let's take a quick peek at it. It's less than 2 minutes long. So, folks, stick with us. We'll be right back after checking out the Dobros.
Dobros.
Okay, everybody, here we go. This is the Dobros. Let's give them a big welcome, our featured performers tonight, the Dobros.
Oh, that's us. We are the Dobros. On my right, on the Dobro, is Mr. John Berkey.
Howdy, hi.
Myself, and Mr. Truffaut, but I ask you, please don't call me Mr. Truffaut. Call me by my first name, Sir. It's kind of like Cher.
Oh.
All right, this first song is called Rollin' in Dough.
They say the rich get richer while the poor stay poor. Nobody cares about nobody no more. Money talks, bullshit walks. If you ain't got the big bucks, stay away from my door. 'Cause nobody loves a loser. Believe me, 'cause I ought to know. I've been losing for most of my life now, but soon I'll be rolling in. Go! Well, nobody loves a loser. Believe me, 'cause I ought to know. Well, I've been losing for most of my life now, but soon I'll be rolling in. Go! Thank you. Thank you very much. This next song.
All right, Larry, where was that at?
That was at Becky's Bar over on East 18th Street in Cleveland. Gary Hall is the host of an open mic there, and he asked the Dobros to be the feature act that night. And that was
Awesome.
That was just before
And
John
it's a
died.
story.
And John, prior to being in the Dobros, had never been involved in anything. He had just learned to play the dobro, so he was living the life, you know.
Living the dream.
He was really excited and
That's
thrilled
cool.
to be part of it, and it was fun while it lasted.
So there were other bands before Poultry in Motion.
There was, well, throughout my life, I've probably been in about 15 or more bands, you know, and they always get to the point of where you're just ready to take it out on the road, and then somebody quits, and you got to start over. which eventually led to my just playing solo. And then I gave it up for some years while I raised my kids. And when I got back into it, I tried some bands. A couple of them, you know, got up and running pretty good, and then something happens. It's hard to keep a group of people together on the same track. I don't know how the Stones have done it. My God.
Great
as
bands
long as
are
they-
rare, I guess. That's
Yeah,
why, you
well,
know.
To keep
Few
it
and far
going.
between. And it's funny because even when they do change members and then try to keep the same name, and it's, you know, I think I saw Jefferson Starship with one original member.
Right, it's not the same.
It's not
anymore.
the same.
You can't go see the Grateful Dead without Jerry Garcia. You know, it's
Right
not
on.
the Grateful Dead anymore.
Right on. Hey, you know, recently you were labeled in the Scene magazine. I got to mention this, and how did this come about? The eccentric singer-songwriter?
I don't even know the writer, but Brent Kirby hosts an open mic, but it's an advanced open mic. It's a scheduled open mic. Everybody has a time slot. You must do at least 2 original songs, and there are 10 players each night. Well, 9 including Brent. And we all do 2 originals, and you can do a cover or another original. It's called Brent Kirby's 10x3 at Brothers Lounge. And it just celebrated its 1-year anniversary. And we had things going in the wine bar out front, and then the big stage in the back, there were bands. And Brent was running back and forth, and I had asked him if he would be there when I was playing because I had a plan that I wanted him to sit in on one of my songs. Well, my cover song that night was a Brent Kirby song. And I went through the first verse, and then I called him up. Well, the writer wrote that Brent was running like a chicken with his head cut off back and forth between the 2 venues, but even found time to stop and sit in with the eccentric singer-songwriter Larry Trupo. And I read that to my wife. She goes, "That doesn't sound so good." And I go, "What are you talking about?
That's great
it's
exposure.
All paying off."
He actually had to sit down and pay attention and listen to your show in order to be able to catch that, or else he wouldn't have got it, right?
Who's that?
The writer. Who was the writer?
He was. Jeff Neisel, I believe, is his name. And he was there, obviously moving back and forth between both venues also. But I never met him personally. I want to. I want to thank him. Because I'm going to
It's
take
a
that
cool mention.
nickname and run with it.
Now, you had mentioned also before when you were on the show that you can listen to some of your music from Poultry in Motion on folkalley.com.
The Poultry in Motion 5-song EP is on folkalley.com. I still have about 25 copies, but I'm not selling them.
Well, you never know.
But you can catch it, and you can catch some
Price is
of us on YouTube.
All right, cool.
If you look up "Sick of Chicken Take 6," which I think
we're going to play that here in a little bit. You gave it away.
I know.
I want to check out, though, you did a solo, you got a solo piece here for us, too. It's another short clip.
Since John passed, I just continue to push on. I'm moving on. When I was with John, I introduced him as Mr. Berkey and me as Mr. Trupo, but I asked people, please don't call me Mr. Trupo. Call me by my first name, Sir.
Sir, yes, sir.
Which came about from when my kids were little and their friends would go, Mr. Trupo, do you have something we could eat? Mr. Trupo, do you have something we could drink? And I would say, you don't have to call me Mr. Trupo. Call me by my first name. And they go, and I go, sir. And they go, sir, do you have something we can drink? Sir, do you have something we can eat? Sir, can we swim in your pool? And now, as I'm getting older, everywhere I go, people say, can I help you, sir? Sir, you look confused.
Well, sir, I must ask you then, when was
Thank
the
you.
last time you had a great smoothie?
Tonight,
You mean you're going in the future now, so you've never had one. Come on.
a great smoothie?
Yeah.
Well, I don't think I've had a great smoothie yet.
All
I'm
right.
waiting for yours.
You know what? You're in for a treat tonight.
I'm looking
sure.
forward to it.
And I hope you're a little bit hungry. So,
Hey, I am.
We're gonna mix it up with some.
I'm
Greek
excited. I didn't
yogurt.
get to taste it the last time I was here because someone forgot the plunger. Did we bring the plunger today?
I got the plunger.
All right.
Let's go to the video. Let's check out Larry. Another short clip, and we'll be right back.
This world's just full of angels waiting to hear that trumpet sound. This world's just full of fallen angels trying to get back off the ground. There's a lot of people suffering 'cause they can't get all they need. There's a lot of people hustling in the name of corporate greed. Yet there's those who would forsake it all and choose to live out on the street. Seem to appear so disgusting to everyone they meet. This world's just full of fallen angels.
So that's a little bit more of a serious spiritual side as opposed to the comical side that we were just talking about.
Every now and then I like to try to slip a little bit of religion in on my listeners.
Why is that?
Well, because I think music is a universal language. Everything is energy, and energy vibrates at a frequency, and music is a frequency. So when you hit the right frequency, you can literally feel ecstasy. And I don't know if you've ever done that. I used to have a friend that we would sit around and we would play, and we would get to a point where the music was meshing so good, you were like out of your body. And he would stop because of that feeling and go, man, do you feel that? And you go, yeah, why'd you stop?
Yeah, I can relate. Yeah,
So
totally.
I swing from Sunday morning gospel music to Saturday night semi-soft adult porn. Not that I sing really dirty songs, but I do sing some songs with some sexual
Okay,
humor in them.
sure.
I'm all over the place. Whatever I feel like the audience can take, I'll try. And like I say, my ultimate goal is to make somebody feel good, even if just for one little moment. If they come up to me afterwards and go, man, I really like that song. I was feeling bad, and I came in here and I heard that and I just started laughing. I forgot all about my problems. That's worth more to me than any money or anything, really. That's what I really do.
It's amazing talent. It's amazing hobby, to create and write, I feel, and, you can't take it for granted. It's something you definitely got to appreciate, and
you have
especially when you have other people, to be able to share that with, which, like you said before, it's hard to do.
It's hard to keep a group of people all on the same page with the same goal. Everybody's got egos. Everybody's got their own ideas. It's great when all the ideas can work together, but a lot of times they don't.
So what's, obviously you've got the Medina Fest. Are you going to hit any jam nights this week or any other place?
Well, actually, I'm leaving here and I'm going down to Peninsula. There's a jam night at a place called Gar Hall, which is this 100-year-old fantastic hall right on Main Street in Peninsula, hosted by a friend of mine, Dave Nicholson. And the people sit and listen. They applaud you when you're done. I mean, they like to come there for the variety of the music and listen and appreciate it. So I thought I would go down there after this, see if there's still a chance I could slip slip 3 songs in. I'm a musicaholic. I need to go to my Musicaholic Anonymous meetings, you know, which is what I call the open mics now, because you go there and it's the same musicians you start to see at all these places, and you start to realize we're all just jonesing for that 3-song gig, you know, just to play and get a little feedback, a little excitement out of playing. But it's not like it was back in the 70s where the bars were full and the crowd, you know, the bar brought the bands in to please the crowd.
Right.
Now the bars want the band to bring the crowd.
Right.
And
it's hard to get a crowd because there's a lot to do.
Yeah, there's a lot to do,
and
and people don't want to, you know, take the risk of being out late and drinking anymore.
Sure. Well, that's, you know, that's why it's funny, because that's why we have YouTube videos. You know, we have an opportunity to share what we do and put it on YouTube.
I'm wondering if we could put together some type of an internet open mic.
That would be interesting. Yeah. Well, let's check out the. I want to check out the chicken, the Sick of Chicken video. We got just enough time before the break. We got a break with our sponsors right after of the Sick of Chicken Take 6, and I'm going to switch right over to that and make sure I'm on the right one before we do something crazy here. And here we go, Chris. We'll be right back after the break, folks. Stick around. We got Luther Trammell coming up.
Hi, my name is Opert. Some folks call me Chicken Man, probably because I used to have a band called Poultry in Motion back in the mid-2000s. Me and a couple of friends, the Juiciful Hey Jude and the Chickalicious Miss Linda. Anyway, one day I got this idea for a song, and with a little help from Jude, we sat down one night and wrote it. We never laughed so hard. Have you ever noticed that when you go to a graduation party, or a birthday party, a family reunion, a wedding reception, funeral wake, or backyard barbecue, the main course they're always trying to feed you is chicken? Well, I got to a point where I just became sick of chicken. So we sat down and wrote this song, and we call it Sick of Chicken. Here it is. I hope you enjoy it.
I'm sick of chicken. 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 I'm sick of fried chicken, baked chicken, grilled chicken, barbecue, Parmesan, cacciatore, every quarter food, chicken fingers, chicken strips, and anyone eat chicken lips, paprika, pot pies, gizzards, livers, breasts, and thighs, and one thing I won't eat, all the meat. I'm sick of roasted chicken, cream chicken, broiled chicken, sauté, popcorn fajitas, teriyaki, Monterey, chicken legs, chicken hearts, wings, and all the other parts like kidneys and necks. What the heck? Who eats next? I'm sick of chicken. I'm sick of chicken. And everything connected to or related to the chicken. Like eggs. I don't even care which came first. I'm sick of fried eggs, scrambled eggs, sunny side over easy, hard-boiled, soft-boiled omelets that make me queasy. Benedict, it's just a trick. Hell, I don't even know what's in that sauce they're putting on that shit. And quiche. Everybody knows real men don't eat quiche. I'm sick of chicken. I'm sick of chicken. I'm sick of chicken. Yeah, I'm sick of chicken. I'm sick of Popeyes and churches and KFC and Colonel Sanders' original secret recipe. All chicken butts and roosters, nuts and French fried chicken guts, greasy grimy chicken skin, dripping down your greasy chin and finger licking good. your hand. I'm sick of chicken. I'm sick of chicken. I'm sick of chicken. Yeah. I'm sick of chicken. I'm sick of blacking chicken, cut thick and long, and choking the chicken. That's a whole nother song.
Oh, wow. Language.
Okay, he was PMSing.
You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network.
Let's see. Radio Network weather is brought to you by NeoWeather and NeoWeather.com, Ohio's home for weather. We started out with some rain and storms, which we really do need. Unfortunately, a lot of water came down at once, which meant a lot of the rain simply just ran off into the storm drains and creeks. For the most part, we are done with the rain, and we'll see skies begin to clear up through the late afternoon hours. We will have to watch out for a few showers or storms that could develop later in the day again. We'll hold on to rain chances overnight as lows drop to around 70 degrees. Friday will feature a mix of sun and clouds with a slight chance of a shower or storm generally south of U.S. Route 30. Highs will reach the low 80s. The weekend is shaping up very nice with sunny skies and highs climbing into the upper 80s. And we'll start out next week warm with sunny skies and highs near 90 degrees. From the MSC Radio Network and NeoWeather.com, I'm forecaster Mark Spencer.
For reliable and affordable Shoutcast audio or video hosting, JWN Media offers complete Shoutcast hosting solutions for business or personal use. All plans come with full listener stats, custom web scripts for implementing your service into your existing website, full server control, super fast network, and huge bandwidth limits, a 99.5% uptime guarantee, and friendly, knowledgeable support personnel dedicated to making your hosting experience fun and easy. With plans starting at only $3 a month, you have no excuse not to get a server of your own. Plus, with the option to add auto DJ and on-demand services, you can be confident your station will be all it can be. Custom plans are also available at their website. Simply visit jwnmedia.com and click the Shoutcast hosting link to get started right now. If you live the lifestyle, then you should arrive in style. Lifestyle Limousine Service. Whether it's dinner for two, an evening at the winery, or a night out on the town, Lifestyle Limousine provides extraordinary service. Check them out on the web, lifestylelimousineservice.com. Reserve your ride now. 330-903-0508. 330-903-0508. Lifestyle Limousine Service. And make sure you tell them Morning Show Central Radio Network sent you. Cocaine Energy Supplement. Due to great consumer demand, Redux Beverages has officially announced the return of its world-famous Cocaine Energy Supplement. It's now available at retail locations across the country, as well as online at ReduxDirect.com. That's ReduxDirect.com. Don't forget to be part of the all-new Cocaine Energy Supplement social network, where you can meet other Cocaine Energy Supplement fans from around the world. Cocaine Energy Supplement. You can become a member. You can become a member by logging on to lovecocaine.com. Pete 99 Technologies. Affordable and reliable web hosting done right. Jumping from one web host to another can be frustrating. Finding a good web host can be unnerving for even the most experienced of web designers. That's why Uncensored Net Noise has chosen P99 Technologies as its web hosting supplier. Established in 1999, P99 Technologies has evolved into a first-class web hosting provider. Its 99.9% uptime rivals many in the industry. That's why they offer their 30-day guarantee, no questions asked. For more information, go to P99.com. P99 Technologies will help you get started with your web presence with honest and expert customer service. P99 Technologies. Affordable and reliable web hosting done right.
Rise above the clutter, brand your identity, and make a statement. Broken Fan Media. Expert video production, television and web commercials, music video, real estate tours, live concerts and events, state-of-the-art post-production, video and audio editing. Check us out on the web at brokenfanmedia.com. 434-944-0472. Broken Fan Media. The next generation of sight and sound.
Having problems with your home computer or business PC? Looking to have some upgrade work completed on your computer? Have a special project in mind that may be too much for you to undertake alone? Time to call
Joe the Printer Guy!
Joe the Printer Guy offers a full-service hardware and software repair center at his facility to handle your PC, server, and networking needs. Let their professional service staff handle your computer needs. They offer expert service at an affordable price. Visit Joe the Printer Guy at 14035 Madison Avenue, Lakewood, Ohio. Online, joetheprinterguy.com, or give him a call at 216-651-3880. Joe the Printer Guy.
If you're looking for the best in musical equipment, recording gear, sound reinforcement, and more, Guitar Center has you covered. Guitar Center, located at 26635 Brook Park Road in North Olmsted, has the tools of your trade with the largest selection of music and sound gear in the area. They cater to your musical needs and have the knowledge to help you out. Guitar Center in North Olmsted. MorningShowCentral.com uses them. You should too. Need to know more? Go to GuitarCenter.com.
You're listening to MSC Radio Network, and like anything else on the internet, it runs on computers. Lots of computers. And you know, when you're dealing with computers, hard drives sometimes crash. That happened here at MSC, and you know what saved them? Rectify backup software. Don't believe us? Well, ask yourself this question. Are you backed up? Probably not. So don't be that guy and wait till it's too late. MSC did their research and tried tons of different backup programs and chose Rectify backup software. You know, peace of mind is priceless, and Rectify can give you and your computer system that peace of mind. Find out more at rectify.com. That's RECTIPHY.com.
User-friendly and ready to serve. MorningShowCentral.com. Lifestyle, then you should arrive in style. Lifestyle Limousine Service. Whether it's dinner for two, an evening at the winery, or a night out on the town, Lifestyle Limousine provides extraordinary service. Check them out on the web, lifestylelimousineservice.com. Reserve your ride now. 330-903-0508. 330-903-0508. Lifestyle Limousine Service. And make sure you tell them Morning Show Central Radio Network sent you. User-friendly and ready to serve. MorningShowCentral.com.
Welcome back to A Healthy Cleveland. I'm Dana Clark, and our musical guest tonight, I'm very excited to introduce to y'all Luther Trammell. Luther has been #1 on the ReverbNation.com blues site for Cleveland for a couple of years now.
2 years.
I've been on Reverb Nation myself. That is hard to do, so fantastic job. He's promoting a new CD called One Night Stand.
Yeah, and then my solo thing is going on too, partner.
Well, we're going to hear a little bit more about that. We're going to put up some dates where you can see Luther up on the website after the show tonight. So please check out where he's playing. Hope you enjoy it. Let's hear the title track.
One Night Stand.
Let's do it, babe.
You could have told me when you first met me that I was just a one night stand. Oh, you could have told me. Oh, yeah. When you was making in my hand. You got me crying, oh yeah. You got me moaning. Oh, you got me feeling. Oh, like a fool. And I don't know what to do. You should have told me, hey, we were at the nightclub, that you didn't feel like I feel. Oh, you should have told me. When you're making love with me. Now I'm standing here, baby, with my heart in my hand. Got me crying, you got me moaning, you got me feeling like a fool, and I don't know what to do. Now I'm standing here, baby, with my heart, with my heart, with my heart in my hand, yeah. Is that all right?
All right. Nice job, Luther. So, where's some of your influences, man?
Albert King, B.B. King. I'm with the Kings. Stevie Ray Vaughan, Little Milton, Z.Z. Hill, all the old ones. John Lee Hooker. The list goes on
and on, man. I love your music because it comes from the heart. I can feel it. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
I was checking out a jam night and I can relate to this. You know E.T. King?
Yeah.
Another King?
Yeah, that's like my pops. That's like my dad. You know?
Dude, and you go up front and listen to the guy, and that's the way I feel about your stuff too, man. The Strangest Kind of Villain. Next.
Villain. The Strangest Kind of Villain.
Thank you. And what's this about?
This is about when you're sitting in the club and you just hear something make you want to move. When you hear somebody singing the blues, you get happy, you get the Holy Ghost, you start jumping around,
man.
Cutting up, and I'm just trying to make it to where, a lot of people hear blues bands, they think of they're gonna be playing some swing music, some slow music, we ain't gonna be able to dance to it. So all I'm doing with a lot of older blues is giving it a dance groove,
Gotcha.
Like you got some bands giving it heavy metal grooves. I'm giving it a dance groove because I don't want to clear out the club. I'm trying to keep all the ladies in there.
Right on, man. Well, maybe keep the ladies here on a healthy Cleveland,
Yeah.
We need some more ladies, always.
Oh,
yeah. Let's hear it, man.
Okay, I got you.
Strangest kind of feeling. Somebody singing and playing some blues, yeah. It's the strangest kind of feeling. Somebody singing and playing some blues. Yeah, my body gets the message and my soul has got to move. Yeah, Z.Z. Hill said, don't let a good thing in, yeah. Oh, Albert King said, can't you see what you're doing to me, yeah. I get the strangest kind of feeling. Somebody singing and playing some blues. singing and playing some blues. I get the strangest, yeah. Somebody singing, yeah, my body gets the message, and my soul has got to move, yeah. I get the strangest kind of feeling, yeah. Somebody singing and playing some blues, yeah. I get the strangest kind of feeling every time. Yeah, my body gets the message, and my soul has got to move, yeah. Oh, that's what start happening, y'all. Stevie Ray Vaughan said she's still my pride and joy. Oh, Robert Cray said she's still playing in the dirt. Yeah, but my body gets the message when I hear somebody singing and playing some blues. Strangest kind of feeling, yeah. All right.
Man, Luther, that's beautiful. I was just thinking, I've known you for a long time, man.
Yeah.
And it's been like
high school and stuff.
And you know, I admire, one of the things I admire other than your talent is you have kept this up for a long time. You are not give up kind of dude, aren't you?
No, that's what, you know, that's why somebody said, yeah, he got the drive, and I'm trying to keep it, you know. I told my keyboard player, you know, at his funeral, see, I found him, he had a massive heart attack. And ever since that day, I told myself that I was going to take this to where I could get it to go to, you know. So I've been in that ever since for him too, you know. And every time I hit the floor, I feel like he's there right with me still, you know.
Right on.
So I'm totally passionate what I do. You know, you're looking at a guy that puts in a good 4 to 5 hours of practice a day, you know. Just because when I first did this, like I'm sitting here with you, this first one-man thing, I remember I did my first one-man show at Stubby's Pub, and I said, man, these people don't want to hear me without all the drums and the organ and stuff, but I just, you know, I kept it up. So I've been running around with band and, you know, so.
That's cool that you got the versatility to do both.
Yeah, nah, if I can find me a stomp box, I'll have me a little drum beat on my feet. Yeah, that's
Can
what
you
I
play
need
us? Can you play us one more quick one? We're gonna go to the Vitamix here in just a few minutes, and so I'm gonna bring Larry back, and we're gonna do a smoothie. But can you give us another quick little sample of some off your tracks?
Okay, cool deal.
Luther, you man, thank you again.
Okay, I got you. I'm not guilty, baby. Oh, fooling around on you. Oh, I'm not guilty, baby. No, no. Oh, I'm fooling around on you. Well, the reason I know, oh, 'cause the DNA, oh, said ain't so. I done told you, oh, little Johnny wasn't mine. Oh, I done told you, yeah. Oh, little Johnny wasn't mine. Well, the reason I know, oh, 'cause the DNA,
free. Well, the reason I know, oh, 'cause the DNA, oh, said it ain't so, say it ain't so. All right. It's rehearsal. That's what's
Thank you
going on.
once again, Luther Trammell, for joining the show. You got a bunch of gigs coming up. Can you give us some quick highlights?
Well, let me see. Where's my schedule at? Let me see. Well, this Friday I'll be at the Hive, 5324 State Road. I'll be starting at 5 to 10 p.m. on the patio.
The Hive's a nice place, too.
Little John from the Big Chuck and Little John will be stopping by, and I got to make sure I don't get an upside down picture because I look like Andre the Giant standing next to him. And coming up on July 28th, I go to Wild Ginger Chinese Bistro, 5092 Tiedemann Road.
Excellent. Is there a link that I can put with all of your upcoming gigs on the site?
Yes, www.peacefultimes.org. My partner, Mr. John Sutton, runs the schedule, bio. He has everything on that website that can be found.
Excellent. Folks, I'm going to put a link up to where you can see all the shows Luther's going to be at. We're going to have a quick 60-second break here, commercial break for our sponsors. Get set up with the Vitamix. Stick around for a tasty smoothie with Lawrence Trupo, another famous LT. Thanks, Luther. Once again, can you give us a lick on the way out? Plan out, man?
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
You're the man. Thanks, man.
Saying goodbye, love of mine, love of mine. You are all my life. I woke up this morning, I looked around, thought about my baby. I laid back down, I drank water, my head's in a spin.
If you're looking for the best in musical equipment, recording gear, sound reinforcement, and more, Guitar Center has you covered. Guitar Center, located at 26635 Brook Park Road in North Olmsted, has the tools of your trade with the largest selection of music and sound gear in the area. They cater to your musical needs and have the knowledge to help you out. Guitar Center in North Olmsted. MorningShowCentral.com uses them. You should too. Need to know more? Go to GuitarCenter.com. Cocaine Energy Supplement. Due to great consumer demand, Redux Beverages has officially announced the return of its world-famous Cocaine Energy Supplement. It's now available at retail locations across the country, as well as online at ReduxDirect.com. That's ReduxDirect.com. Don't forget to be part of the all-new Cocaine Energy Supplement social network, where you can meet other Cocaine Energy Supplement fans from around the world. Cocaine Energy Supplement. You can become a member. You can become a member by logging on to lovecocaine.com.
Yeah, do just a little bit of a camera adjustment there. All right, we are back with a healthy Cleveland. Lawrence Trupo, welcome back to the show, sir.
Dana, it's been a pleasure being here with you. This is fun.
Well, this is kind of, my favorite part of the show.
I got cheated the last time
Because
I
it's-
was here.
I know you did. I know.
Now, I was going to bring some ingredients of my own tonight for a smoothie that I like to make. I like to throw in a McDouble, a Burger King Whopper Jr., a fry, and a chocolate shake.
I would not recommend that.
I call it a
would not.
fruity.
I actually tried to blend ravioli one time, and that did not work.
Call
Okay,
it a
it does
fast-
not work.
A fast foodie.
Folks, I tried a little bit of Greek yogurt this week. The great thing about getting just the original flavor, not vanilla flavor, not a strawberry flavor yogurt, is you can use it with veggies and you can use it with fruits. So, you know, we're going to make this really simple tonight. We're going to just use a couple scoops. Also, I mentioned earlier on the show, Greek yogurt is a great source of protein. However, be careful, it can be a high source of fat. So I've chosen the non-fat version tonight. All right. You know, I always like, really, the Greek yogurt's the only thing we're really doing different tonight. I love strawberries. Strawberries are great for inflammatory issues as well. I've found out and personally discovered that after I had a surgery in my hand, the more strawberries I eat, I don't feel any kind of arthritis in my hand. Amazing. Strawberries are always an in. Also great at antioxidants.
Always makes me wonder about that Seinfeld episode, though, where the non-fat yogurt, frozen yogurt, you know, turned out to be.
I remember that episode.
Not what it was.
I remember that.
What is this?
Blueberries.
This looks like.
Can you figure out what that is?
Looks like some good herb.
No, it is not good herb, Larry. All right. It is kale. Kale is, you know, something I like to use a lot because of its good calcium, content, and it is just, it doesn't really change the flavor. We're going to use a couple more big leaves.
I like baby spinach.
My dad says, take the stems off. Take the stems off. It tastes better. So we peeled mainly just leaves here with no stems. And I added one little thing for a little extra flavor tonight I don't think we've had on the show before. Grapes. So I don't have any tablespoons of honey or vanilla tonight, Dad, but we're gonna.
Being a kid, seeing how many grapes you could stuff in your mouth.
I actually I have done that, and then you can spit them out, you know, like machine gun. You ever do that?
Just try to eat them, and the juice is all gushing out of your mouth.
All right, you can do the honors, my friend. Flip the switch.
All right, here we go. Did you bring the plunger?
Yeah, it's going to be an ongoing joke forever, I got a feeling. Okay, Larry's probably looking at this, man, that looks like baby food. And yeah, you can actually use the Vitamix.
You know what it's reminding me of?
To make
an old
baby
Saturday
food.
Night Live episode, The Bass-O-Matic. That looks like some good bass.
Well, you know, we didn't do ice on the show when Lucky was here, and that's his favorite. So I add a little bit of soy milk, and we'll add a little bit of ice in here as well.
I'm getting hungry.
Oh, this is going to be good. Put a little bit more in there, and I think that's going to be pretty good.
Where's that?
We're running out of time here. We got to get this baby whipped up and
whip it.
made.
Whip it good.
Man, that is like ice cream in there, man.
It looks good. It looks real good.
Oh, I cheated. All right, let's give it a shot here.
Let's do this.
Grab a cup. You might need a spoon for this, man. This is a smoothie. Folks, go on the website, click the risk-free 30-day trial, get your own Vitamix, start benefiting right away. A raw food is a great way to live, a great way to stay healthy, and this is some tasty stuff. So Cleveland, thank you again for joining us. Be healthy.
Man, that's good bass.
Have a great night, folks.